Welcome to Pastor Jerone TV. I'm your host, Pastor Jerone. Today is another great day to be walking with God and to be in the light of the Lord. Did y'all catch Michelle Obama the other day? Did y'all catch her for the DNC? The DNC, what's that? Conference or whatever it is. They did it viral because they want to enforce their false narrative about the hoax, you know, the coronavirus, and they want to make sure that Joe Biden is not exposed. Joe Biden, even before his mind began to slip, was not a good speaker. He couldn't stay on point. He bounces all over the place, and he says stuff off the hip. And when he says stuff off the hip, he sounds like a drunk uncle who just say anything, and it's embarrassing. President Obama didn't even endorse the man. He didn't even endorse him as the Democrat nominee. So what does that tell you? And Michelle Obama was talking about how the country is divided and how that we seriously need somebody to run our country because President Donald Trump is not the one. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm going to keep it 100. Michelle, your husband was in office for 8 years. 8 years, and this country became even more divided under two black folks. Let me tell you something about black people. They can cry racism at the face of a white man. But I'm going to tell you what's worse than the white man racist. A black man who overlooks your needs, ignores everything about you, and sees about the LGBT while the black community is in struggle. See, that's the worst. When you have somebody of your same race and of your same color, knowing that you are in need, seeing that you're hungry, seeing that you're in poverty, seeing that you're in violence, you're living in the midst of violence, like in Chicago, where they came from. And they don't do so much as lift a finger to help you. And how dare this hypocrite get on television and do this interview and talk about Donald Trump is not the man to bring peace to the country. Donald Trump has not been in any wars. Donald Trump has done more for black people in less than 4 years than your husband did in 8. And we can't even name one thing that your husband did. One signature bill for black people. Not one. Not one. And you all have talked about the black need and the racism and all that stuff. And when you were in power, you did zero. You see, these people are paid to keep the country divided. Okay? This is what they do. And what she did, what you'll notice, you have to look at the ambiance around her when she was doing that speech. Look in the background when she's doing that speech. The Joe Biden sign was faded. It wasn't even in full clear. It wasn't even clear vision. And when they went to the side view, they didn't even show the full Joe Biden sign. Look it up. Watch the video. When she was speaking, no Joe Biden big signs, nothing big and clear, because Joe Biden is not who they really want. Okay? They know Joe Biden is gone, and she wasn't truly giving him a full endorsement. The signs was blurred, and when they went to the side view, you didn't even see the full Joe Biden sign. So something's not right here. Okay? Instead of talking about what the country could use and the things that the Democrat Party can bring to the table, what can y'all do for America? You couldn't say that. See, she couldn't talk about what they could do for America because they had 8 years to do it. And Democrats never, ever plan to do anything for America. That's not their plan. Their plan is to break America, bust it down, bring in stuff like the coronavirus, bring in stuff and do all these investigations like the Russia hoax and the Ukrainian stuff in the impeachment. And doing all that impeachment stuff, Nancy Pelosi and the Democrat Party could not tell us what they want to do for America. They can't do it. So, and not because that's just not what they do. They send all of our jobs out of the country, and they try to make everything dependent on the government because that's more power for them. So, no, Michelle is really a mess. She's a mess. She's a racist, and she's a hater. She's an American hater. She hates America. All right? And really, if you notice in her speech, she tried to take back what she said about going low. When they go low, you go high, right? You remember that? You remember that dumb saying? It was very dumb because the Democrats, they go low all the time. That's all they do is cheat. They're low. They are all bottom feeders. They're bottom feeders. They are sewage eating people with same sex and all their sexual practices. These people are filthy. See, there's a seed. There's a seed of Satan. You look in the Garden of Eden when God told Eve, your seed is going to crush her seed, the seed of the serpent. And he's going to bruise your seed's heel. In the earth, there are two seeds operating. There's the seed of the serpent, and there is the seed of the child of promise. And those who receive Jesus Christ are the child of promise. We're the seed of the child of promise. But the seed of Satan, I can see it operating in the Democrat Party. They're trying to ban the Bibles. They're trying to oppress people. They've killed 60 million babies through abortion. They're pushing same sex. They're pushing transgenders. They're pushing pedophilia. That's serpent stuff. That's evil. And you cannot be a Christian and stand there on the side with all them witches and transgenders and homos and say that you're voting with God. You're not. You're voting with the Antichrist. And she said, look what she said. She said, Joe is a man of faith. When have you ever heard Joe Biden talk about his faith? When? He's supposed to be a devout Catholic, right? But he's pushing abortion. He's funding abortion. That's not it. A man of faith is a man that do like what Donald Trump is doing. He attend pro-life stuff. He's pushing the Bible. He won't let them ban the Bible. He's pushing for prayer. He attend prayer conferences. He has the Bible in the White House and not the Quran. Now that's a Christian. More so than Joe. I've never heard Joe talk about his faith. Never. So no, man, don't listen to this stuff. Michelle is a loser. And they're trying to push Joe on us. They know Joe ain't no good. Joe's mind is gone. How could you love a country and you want to put the country in the hands of a man who's in the stages of dementia? Do you love the country? No, you don't. They don't. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. I'll see you on the next one.